Raise your right hand.
Plaintiffs Amber and Lynette Secreta are suing Amber's former employer for unpaid wages. Defendant Michael Cunningham says he paid Amber a fair wage.
Let's see. Mrs. Secreta and Miss Secreta.
That's correct.
The actual aggrieved party is a 17-year-old high school student, a minor, and she's appearing through her, what we call next best friend, to wit, her mother.
Exactly.
And she is aggrieved because she did several days' worth of work as a photographer for the defendant on an agreed-upon level of compensation.
That's correct.
The plaintiff alleges she did not get that. The agreement appears to be as follows: $100 per day minimum, with more depending upon the on-site sales of photographic images. The plaintiff in this case appears to have been hired upon, I'll say this, the arbitrator's examination of the documentation to work May 29th, May 30th, and May 31st of the year current. Okay. Now, let's see. I take it that you are the photographer for your high school yearbook.
Yes, that is correct, sir.
All right. Now, you've been doing this for about 2.5 years.
That is correct.
Now, how did you come, or the defendant come to your attention, Mr. Cunningham?
Well, during about a week or so before the tournament.
This is a tournament?
Yes, it is a soccer tournament. It's a very big tournament in the
Rogue Valley. So I take it you were supposed to, for the 4-day period of the tournament, take pictures of the players, the teams, and the parents and stuff.
That is correct. So how it happened is that there was another photographer named James who, first of all, Mike approached him and seen if there was any other photographers who were interested in this, and so that's why James said, well, Mr. Cunningham, sorry about that.
Thank you.
This is, she's a great photographer, and it's an excellent opportunity, and I saw it as an excellent opportunity because I enjoy photography so much. So the Rogue Valley Soccer Cup, it's one of the biggest soccer tournaments in the Oregon area. And it was just a great experience for me, and photography is something I want to expand on as a possible career.
Your work looks good. You submitted something.
Thank you. I take great pride in my work, and this tournament, also too, being a 3-day tournament, I worked very long and very hard hours, and I feel like I do deserve this money big time.
And you say you've been paid $75, and
yes,
you're demanding the balance of $225. All right,
that
very
is correct.
Good. Excellent presentation.
We'll be back with more Judge Joe Brown in a moment.
The business did not make any money. And she wanted $300 guaranteed at the beginning before I even knew how it was even going. And then we agreed on $150.
Closed captioning sponsored by...
We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The plaintiff in this case claims she was hired by the defendant to take pictures at a soccer tournament, which she did for 3 days, but never got paid. She wants him to act like a grown-up now and pay. Let's see what the judge has to say.
Sir, defend yourself, please.
Defend myself. Okay. Well, I'm not disagreeing with a lot of it, other than the fact that the business did not make any money. And the
Is
person
that her problem?
The person that she's referring to, James, you know, we went into this as a kind of a joint venture that we would be hopefully making very good money. Because I had 5 photographers there. They all left with 0 money, pretty much. So
you employed 5 photographers. The business didn't work. You lost your shirt on it.
She wanted $300 guaranteed at the beginning before I even knew how it was even going.
Well, you signed an agreement.
Doing it.
Let me publish this agreement. As conversations before the soccer tournament and our phone call on the 20th day in the evening at 9 p.m., there will be a guaranteed payment of $100 each day for my time, not including internet sales,
right,
etc. $100 a day minimum.
And then we agreed on $150, which she didn't mention whatsoever.
Well, she's not going there, but she's going here.
Right.
Guarantee of $100 a day. What do you think a guarantee means? Says guarantee.
It says guarantee, but
that means whatever, come hell or high water, there will be $100 per day. and any details excess that goes over there depending upon how well the business made. So what's the fact that you didn't make anything or you lost money got to do with your employee? You guaranteed it, so that's a done deal. Guarantee $300. She was there 3 days.
Well, the original, not contract, but verbal contract, is that you're making 60,
300. She's good at arithmetic. That leaves $225. So what's your situation got to do with anything?
Well,
Oh, I know. Everything is relative. What it says does not mean what it says. And this is what you want to show her about the adult aspects of her country, her community, is the best thing to do, and say it with a straight face, is to rip this young girl off after having benefit of her labors, doing what she did, capturing images, which are good images. I've examined some of them, giving them to you for your business and saying, well, I had a hard time, so tough she'll have to suffer. That isn't what you brought her in for.
And you know something, Your Honor, if you mind me saying this, the thing is he did not give me any employment forms at all. So how else was I supposed to protect myself? I felt that this agreement right here was the best
Young
way.
lady, I commend you. This is outstanding. It's been so long since I've seen anybody under 45 act like they've got any damn sense in here in 13 years. It's like there's hope for the country.
I agree with the contract.
Well, then you pay it.
Well, other than, she told me
You
150.
pay.
We met at Costco.
Okay,
That's when
sir,
I met
that's
her
the judgment.
mom. What's that?
Judge Joe Brown makes his ruling after this.
Did a jealous ex ruin your property? Call 1-877-JOE'S-LAW or visit JudgeJoeBrown.com.
Why are you trying to make yourself look worse instead of
I'm not
commenting?
trying
No,
to.
you're looking bad. Sir, you know what you could have done and told me the truth about it. Look, I meant to pay this girl, but I've got...
I had it, I would've.
Hold on, listen to me closely. Sir, I meant to pay this girl. She did good work.
She did.
Did great. It's just the economy so bad, it was sort of between a rock and a hard place.
She had a
And
list
I'm
of people that were
Shut
gonna
up and
buy.
listen, sir. There
They
are
didn't
some
buy
things
from
I
me.
tried to balance, and I'm sorry I put her through this. That's the way you should have presented it. I'm waiting for somebody to be man enough or woman enough to come up in here and tell me that. So I'll tell you what, too. I think this is not done in good faith. I'm throwing another 100 on there. That'll be 325.
Thank you.
This courtroom is now in recess. Well, we got the picture on this case very early on. The defendant didn't make any money, so the teenagers shouldn't either? No, that wasn't the deal. The plaintiff recovers. We'll be right back.